This conference will now be recorded. This conference will now be recorded.
Swana. So fine. So good morning. So last session we started discussing functions. Okay, na? Right. Finally, what is a function? Function is a reusable block of code, a reusable piece of code we can say. Why functions? For reusability, for avoiding hard coding. Yes, we can use this concept functions. Okay, na? Right. Where is our folder on desktop? Desktop 11 a.m. Right? Where it is? 11 a.m. Right? Yeah. We have something called JavaScript. Last we seen something called functions. Okay, now function with return. So actually, what this is doing, this is returning something. Okay, for example, functions are reusable. What is the main purpose of function? Functions are always reusable for everybody. For example, if you are thinking that some code is common for everybody, I cannot write a logic for everybody. Let me write the logic. What is common logic for you and for me and for everybody? Let me keep that logic into one function. Let me share the function to everybody. You can call the function. You will get the reusable logic. I don't want to allow you to write the same logic again and again, again and again, again and again. 100 people are there. I don't want it 100 functions. I want to write one function for all the 100 people. What is best? 100 people, 100 functions. 100 people, one function. Definitely 100 people with one function. So I'm celebrating birthday. I'm inviting 100 people. For 100 people, can I celebrate 100 birthday functions? No. For all the 100 people, one birthday function. I want to do like this. Why? Because reusability. I want to reuse the same function for everybody. This is our agenda of a function. Okay. I told you one thing. Last session, we printed some messages with the functions, and here it is printing some value, document writer. What document writer will do? It can print the value. What I am telling you, in the real time, a function will never print a value, and 99.99% function will never print a value. Function will always do what? It will return a value. It will return a value, and if we can provide some parameters to the function, based on that calculations after completed, it will give some value to you. That value you can reuse. You can say what you want to do, anything you can do it. Okay, let me tell you one problem. I'm creating one reusable function for everybody. Okay, watch it carefully. I'm going to create one reusable function for everybody. The name of the function, take any name, no worries about it. Const, I'm writing something called welcome is the name of the function. Can I get a function like this? What syntax this is? Arrow function. Yes, we can get a function like this. Yeah. Inside, I'm writing document writer. Inside the document write, I'm writing h1 type open close. Okay, let us keep this into double quote. Let's keep this into double quote. And here, okay, I am writing welcome to user. Welcome to user. I want to print a greeting message. I want to print a greeting message in a website. Who logged in? You logged in. Then your name should become. If I logged in, my name should become. Generally, if you can log into any Facebook or anywhere, first you will get some greeting message. Welcome to something. Earlier we get, and some websites will display the same thing. Welcome to something. Your name will be there. Okay, and after that they will show you your profile. This is a function. So now I am calling. I am calling. Now what is the output I will get? If you can call the function, already you printed the message. So welcome to user. So welcome to one more time I'm calling. So Mr. Somebody is calling. Now this is calling user. Okay. Sir, I want to provide some parameter also. Parameter means I am passing Ram. I'm passing something called Ravi Kumar, something, right? So definitely you are passing an argument. Definitely the function should accept it now. So that's why I'm taking this as a name. So welcome to, can I write name? Is it okay? No. How to write the variable inside a string? Double quote? Right. This is the way you have to write it. Now, if we can refresh, now you will see which function I'm calling. This is I'm calling. For everybody, this is coming. But somebody is saying that, sir, in my output, I don't want H1 tag, sir. I don't want. You are giving what? You are giving H1 tag. See the problem. I'm telling the problem. So see. I'm saying that I created a reusable function. I created a reusable function for everybody. But see one thing, reusable function in the sense everybody should reuse, but I am using a tag called H1 tag. For everybody, I'm writing H1 tag. Some people doesn't like H1 tag. They're asking me paragraph tag. So now some people asking para. That's why I'm changing this to para. So I'm changing this to para. Now it is coming into the para tag. Welcome to Ram and small letters they are coming. But some people like H1 only. Some people like H2. They're asking H2. But what I told you, I create a reusable function. If it is a reusable function, everybody can reuse now. You cannot ask me again. I need a para and if I change para, what about H1 tag people? Some people like H1, some people like para, some people like H2. Can I create three functions? No, I don't want to create three functions. I will create only one function. But with what I created, para. But the people who are reusing my function, they're saying that I don't want para. Give me H1. Some people are saying that I don't want H1, I need H2. Can I change the logic to H2? If I change H2, H1 people will worry. So this is they are not going to use my function because that is not usable, reusable for them. So what I will do, Babu, I don't want to print it. What I'm telling you, somebody asking H1, somebody asking para, somebody asking some H2. I don't want to create three functions for the people. I want to create only one function. What I will do, I don't want to print. I will give the value. You print yourself. I will give the value. You print yourself. You want print with H1, you want print with para, you want with H1, you can do yourself. I don't want as a reusable function. I will just return a value. What I will do here, watch it carefully. I'm just going to return the string. That's all. I am not going to use any one of the tag and I'm not going to use any other. What I'm doing, I'm just returning. What I'm doing, I'm just returning. So now try to see. Now this is going to be the function. What are you doing in the function? You are returning. You are not printing. So Mr. Ram, okay, let us take a variable. Let RAM. Okay, you call the function first of all. What is the name of the function? Welcome. Definitely you have to pass some parameter, right? Some passing some parameter. Do you got any output? No. Why you are not getting any output? First of all, you are not printing anywhere. What the function is doing? Function is returning. It is not printing. So the returned value, I want to get it. Let a is equal to, take this into one variable. If we can call this function, it will return a value. Na? That returned value will be saved in the variable a. Where the value is available now? In the variable a. Now you print the variable a. Now you see document writer, DOCUMENT, document WRIT writer. I'm taking this is going to be a. Now you see the value printing now. Welcome to that. So now this person want to take this into H1 tag. Now you see I can write this a directly here. Now what is going to happen? So this welcome to Ram will be printed between the H1 tags. So this person Ram want to be bold. Now you see one more Mr. B. Let B is equal to, he is also calling the welcome function with something called Kumar or something I'm taking, right? This is going to be something. This person doesn't like H1 tag. What he like actually, he like a para tag. So he is taking something called para and inside of it he is printing B. Now you see my function is what? It will return the value. After returning, you will get it na. You will collect it. After collecting, how you want to print with the para na? So I want color also, red color. Somebody asked me, my name should have in red color. How I can provide red color? Somebody doesn't like red color. Then what I will do? So I don't want to provide color. I don't want to provide any tag. I will return the value. You can get it and you can do. So what he can do here? He can write some color here. style is equal to, I am writing color colon red. I am writing now, you see red, red, something red. Now if you can see, Mr. This function is same. What is the function? Welcome function. But what the function is returning? Function is returning a simple value only. It's a returning a value only, right? And this is going to be returning a value, but it is printing in your way. So here also you're returning the value. That value you can print in your way. But my function is what? It's a function. It will just return a value. It doesn't do anything. I don't want to do anything. You can send some data, I will return something. For example, I want to convert this into uppercase. Don't worry about this. I'm writing two uppercase method, JavaScript method, because everybody's name is converted into uppercase. You can send the name in any case, but what I will do, my JavaScript function will convert the name into uppercase. I will return the value like this. So after that, getting the value. See, you are calling welcome function with an argument. What the welcome function is doing? Return a welcome message with by converting uppercase. That value will be saved in the variable A. You want to save this variable, you want to print the variable, you want to kill the variable, whatever you want you can do. But my function is giving a value to you, that is called return. A function will return. Normal functions cannot reuse. And much this is more flexibility in the reusability. Function with the parameter with the return type is more flexible in reusable. What is a function? Reusability. As much as possible, I want to reuse the logic. I want to reuse the logic. How I can reuse the logic? Sometimes the best option is what? Return types. If there is no return type, function have fixed logic. That logic we cannot do anything. Fixed. You are always returning the fixed value. No, I don't want that value. I want to. I have. There should be some chance. I have to customize that value. Without that, how it is going to be reusable? I can say, right. So functions with return type is this is going to be right. Okay. Like this, let me create a one more scenario. Right. Let us go for one more scenario. Yeah, you see, const add add is equal to, right. This is accepting two values a comma b. I am writing return return a plus b. I am writing a plus b. So then how do I call the function? Add function. Inside add function, I'm writing 10 comma 20. What is the output? What is the output? No output. Why? Because you are just calling the function. If you can call the function, what this function will do? It will return a value. That value are saving anywhere? No. Let x is equal to, if I print x, what is the output? What is the value of x and a? Console.log of x or document write of x. What is the output of this? See, add function you are calling with 10 comma 20. It is returning the sum of these a plus b, 10 and 20, 30. The 30 value will be saved in the variable x. Don't forget this. Return type means that is what return. So, okay, here, so either document write or something. No worries about it. You write document, WRIT, write. This is going to be document write of x. On the screen, on the console, we will see. On the screen, we will see the value called 30. In the console, also, we will see the value called 30. Either in the console, either on the screen, we will see the output like this. Able to see? Right. This is a way of getting the function. If it is a normal function, sorry, expression, we can write like this. Kada? All of you see, this is expression. Okay, now, yes, we can write like this also. Will work. If it is a normal function, how to write it? Function name add something like this. You have to do. All the things are look like the same. If I can refresh the page now, same output. Nothing difference is there. Okay, na? The function with expression with a regular arrow function. Yes, we can write like this. Okay, na? See this carefully. I hope you understand. Okay, na? Right. Watching what it is. Compare this and this. Can you observe? Line number 11, line number 14 to 17, 16. What is the difference you observe? What it is and what it is? First of all, what it is a function, a variable, a expression, or a arrow function, or normal function. It's not normal function. Is it an expression or it is an arrow function? But arrow function I written like this with the arrow symbol. There is a curly bracket. In the curly bracket we have return statement also. But I don't have return statement. I don't have a curly bracket. What it is called? This is also called arrow function 10 comma 20. Let x is equal to or console.log. Directly we can write console also. Console.log. The return value directly I'm printing. I will take the variable and print the variable also. Now if you can refresh, what are you getting in the console? 30. So this is also same thing now. This is a too much shorter way of creating function. Say if you have only one statement in the function body, there is only one statement in the function body. We don't want curly bracket and we don't want return also doesn't require. Most of the cases you will see this type of scenarios. Don't forget this. Don't confuse this. In React and Angular, special I'm telling you, you will see this type of syntaxes. No curly bracket, no curly bracket, and no return statement. You understand what I'm writing? What it are? Right. Write this also. Write this also. All of you are requested. Write this and write this. Both are you have to write. Both write quickly. Function with return statement. Please write it fast. Then right up to here you just write it and leave it. So tell me one more situation I want to write here. Watch the scenario carefully. Okay, now write it. What it is? Any difference between this and that? Compare this. This is just a string. Okay, no need to. But here is an expression. No need to worry about it. But you see, there is a parenthesis. But you don't have parenthesis here. Is it okay? Is it okay na? Can I call the welcome function? Welcome. I am writing ROM. Hmm. If I can log this or print this, directly you can log the function also only or take this into one variable. You can print that variable also. You see, I'm printing the function. All of you, ఒకసారి చూడండి ఇక్కడ. Listen this. I have a function like this. You can print the function directly. Otherwise, take this variable, let x is equal to into one variable and print the x also, no problem. Why I should take variable unnecessary? You can call the function also directly here, no problem. Okay, now you can print the function, then variable is not required. Of course we can do like this also. Right now you can check this. Now what are you getting? Hello, wrong. Here I'm not taking parenthesis. Now if I take parenthesis, no problem, it will work. Now you check this. Now this is working, right? This is also working. So if I'm not taking, right, now you see this is also working now. This is also working. Now name comma city. Now I am writing this is going to be, watch it carefully. Now from, I am writing city. Now what is the output? Now I am writing city also, HYD. So something I written. Now can you tell me the output? Hello Ram from HYD. This is an error. Why error? What are you expecting? Right. So missing initializer in const declaration, something we are getting. If you have only one parameter here, parenthesis is not required. Of course, is optional. But if you have more than one, there should be a parenthesis. Without parenthesis, it cannot be work. But don't worry, always you can write a parenthesis. Some people, if there is only one argument, they will write simply like this. Only one parameter, they will write like this also. If you have more than one, definitely you have to keep what? Parenthesis. Then only it will work. Otherwise, it cannot be work. A very important thing. Check it carefully now. This is also, now this is working now. Why? Because the parameter parenthesis is required when, if you have more than two parameters. If you have only one parameter, parenthesis is optional. So, but always you write the parenthesis. Even if you have one or two, write the parenthesis. No problem. Got the clarity, right? You have to understand by practice this. Then, sir, I want to learn more about functions. Where I have to go? Where do you learn? I mean, if you want to learn more about functions, what is the best website you are preferring? W3 schools? Will you get more than this? I want to get more than W3 schools. Where you will go then? MDN Docs, Mozilla Developer Network, right? So I will show you any topic you want to learn. You go to this and you will get a lot of examples, lot of scenarios. You will get it. Lot of examples, lot of scenarios. You are going to get it. Okay, now, right? Find this. Then, right. So let us move for one more scenario. If you see this carefully, guys, function add one. What is the function called? Add one. I have a. am writing a. So we can console it, no worries about it. Console.log. What is the function name? Add 1. Instead I'm passing 10. What is the output? The output. C and A. What are you doing here? You are calling the add 1 function. You are calling add 1 function with an argument 10. The 10 will be saved here. What function is doing again? It is returning the same value. It is returning the same value. Very good. So now what is the output you are getting? Nothing, but if you can write console, what is the output you will get? Definitely you will get the same value called 10. There is no difference in the value. You are getting the same value called 10. There is no such a difference in the value. Okay now? Right. What that is returning? What it is returning? Variable. It is returning a 10. It is returning a 20. What is the output now? 120. I am returning a string. A function may return any value only. Right? Now what is the output now? Hello. Right? It may be boolean also. A return may be true, maybe value called true. It may be something called an object. So this is going to be FIRST and we can return anything until anything we can return. A function can return any value, not only a number, not only a string or boolean object array. It can return anything. Don't forget this. This is the base of the function. Return value could be an array also. Empty array I'm returning. Yeah, this is an empty array, right? It can return a function also. What it can do? It can return a function also. In this function, I am returning a. Now tell me, all of you watch it carefully. If I am calling add one function, what add one function will return? Add one function is returning a function. మీకు ఇంకా డౌట్ ఉంటే కన్సోల్ లాగ్ చేయండి, యూ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్. కన్సోల్ డాట్ లాగ్, అలా ఫిచ్ దిస్ కేర్ఫుల్లీ. వాట్ యాడ్ వన్ ఈస్ రిటర్నింగ్? సో దిస్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు రిటర్న్ ఏ ఫంక్షన్. What is returning? Is returning a function. And how do I call that function? There is no name to the function. Actually, written directly function. So then, if you want to call this, you write 2 times parenthesis here. How do I call this? All of you see this carefully. If you want to call this, you have to write 2 times like this. So if we can call this written, and what it is also returning some value na. So there is no name to it, right? That's why we will write like this. This is going to be function inside a function, generally called closure. So sometimes you write function inside a function also to do internal calculations. So now if I can run this file, what is the output I can see in the console? Undefined. Why undefined? Why undefined? A is, you have to provide the A value na. 10 or something you have to provide, right? So by providing 10, now if you can check it, value of A is what? 10. So what the function is, this is the outer function, this is going to be inner function. So I have one doubt, sir. ఇక్కడ నేను ఒక వేరియబుల్ తీసుకున్నా, like x is equal to 100. Can I access this variable into the inner function? Is it possible? Possible or not? Not possible, huh? This is a local variable of this function, add one function. And can I access this variable into the inner function? A plus x. What is the output of A plus x? Output of A plus x is going to be 110. 110 means you are able to access. You are able to access. Okay. Observe this carefully. Generally, inside a function, if you can declare a variable, we cannot access outside. Inside a function, if we can create a variable, so tell me, where is x is defined? X is defined inside a function, outside a function. So this variable can access here console.log of x. Is it possible to access x variable outside? No, it's not possible. This is going to be definitely undefined. It's not defined. X is not defined, right? So where x is defined internal to the function, and this variable we can access into the subfunctions also. Subfunctions also we can access. And one more thing I want to tell you, here I am defining let a is equal to 100 or a equal to I'm writing 25. Can I access this variable here? Let sum is equal to I am writing x plus a. Is it possible to access the variable? Is it possible to access this variable outside of this function? Is it possible? Huh? No, this is not possible. Maybe you will see an error. Is it possible? Huh? No, it's not possible. X is not defined. Sorry, let me remove this here first of all. If you can remove, now you are calling the function. You see, are you getting the output? 125. Why are you getting 125? Can I print a sum? I'm writing sum also. What is the output of the sum? Anybody tell me what is the output of the sum? Oh, sorry, can I have to write B, Gada? Let me write B. Let me write B. Yes, actually, you have to write B, not A. Okay, maybe you check this time. Is it working? B is not. Remember, you are defining the inner function. Inner function data we cannot access into outer function, but outer function data we can access in inner function. Generally, in interview one question, this is scope is called lexical scoping. What scoping this is called? Lexical scoping. In interview, they will ask you what is lexical scoping in a function. Generally, lexical scoping will always come under a function. It will come under a function. What is the meaning of lexical scoping? Ante the process of accessing the parent function members into the child functions. But child function data we cannot access into parent function. So 1 minute. Let me show you the official MDN where it is going to be lexical scoping JavaScript. Okay, so maybe definitely this will be come with the functions only. Where is MDN? Better to go with the MDN website. This is MDN closures. Yeah, here in the closures is nothing but functions only. What is the lexical scoping? Can you read the point here? Maybe you will understand the point. A closure is a combination of a function bundled together. Okay, we can write one function to another function to its surroundings state. What is the environment called? Lexical environment. In other words, a closure gives you access to an outer function scope from the inner function. The word. This is what? What is the meaning of closure and the other words? What is the meaning of lexical scoping? Access to an outer function data from an inner function. Okay, if we can define anything in the outer function that we can access into the inner function, but inner function data we cannot access in outer function. This is not possible. What scope this is called? Lexical scoping. Side heading, lexical scoping, lexical scoping, side heading, lexical environment or lexical scope, lexical environment or lexical scope, side heading, lexical scope or lexical environment. Lexical scope, SCOP, scope or lexical environment. Side heading, what do you write here? What do you write? First of all, you should know closure. What is a closure? Writing function inside a function is called closure. Simply, functions inside a function is called closure. Inside, right? So we'll write the point here. Wait for a second. Don't write this also. I want to let me format this point. into the inner function. ఇది మన వర్డ్స్, ఇది టెక్నికల్ వర్డ్. Technically, which word you like, you can go for it. In lexical scope, we can access outer functions variables into the inner functions directly, but we cannot access, but we cannot access the inner function variables into outer function. Write this heading: lexical scoping or lexical environment. One of the mostly asked interview question: what does it mean by lexical scoping? Especially it will work in closure. Right. Write this example. Done? Na? Write this example. So this is possible. B. Where is B defined? B is defined inside the thing. So B is not possible to access outside, but the variable X we can able to access into the things. It is possible. Hierarchy is possible. Top to bottom is possible, but bottom to top is not possible. Right? The function as it is. And very important thing, how to call the function. How to call the function as well. Completed? Right. Right side heading closure. Closure. Side heading closure. What is a closure? Writing if a closure is a combination of functions and right. So a closure is a combination of a function bundled together. And writing functions inside a function. So at the same point, what is a closure? Closure is the combination of a functions bundled together. The collection of functions we can write inside a function. Or writing a function inside a function. Writing a function inside a function is called closure. Writing a function inside a function or a collection of functions, combination of functions bundled together. ఒక function లో we are writing multiple functions as one bundle like this. Same example here they are writing Mozilla variable we can access inside this display name function. Okay, na? We can access this into the display name function. Here display name is the inner function that forms the closure. Use variable declared in the parent function. So name is a local variable created by init function, and this local variable we can access into the inner function by using this is what is this thing called lexical scoping is the word. So meaning of lexical scoping, what inside a function we can access one function into another function data. So this is a normal function, fine. Closure, you see the function, maybe I want to show you one different scenario. You see just now I written this function. Yes sir, just now I written this function, return function. Then how do I call the function? This is a way of calling the function. How they are calling? They are calling it differently. Did you understand how they are calling? Same function I created just now. What is my function name? Add one. Okay, otherwise, let me comment this. Let me come back again. Understanding the function is very important thing. Right. So function welcome. The function. Inside what I'm writing again, I'm writing greeting function. What is the sorry, return function. Return function. You are returning something called name. So what this name is going to be written, ఇక్కడ కూడా ఒక వాల్యూ పాస్ చేయొచ్చు సిటీ అని. సో రిటర్న్ వెల్కమ్ టు నేమ్ ఫ్రమ్ city. Tell me anybody how to call this function. If I call the welcome function, what it can do, if I can call the welcome function with my name, something called rom, it is going to return a function again, return a function again, right? I'm writing let fun or const fun or anything, let fun equal to something. If I print this fun, what is the output? What is the output? Adabba, no, you will never get welcome rom or something. So welcome function is returning a function. What is if I print fun value? What is the output? You are not understanding. For example, I'm writing 10. What is the fun value? Console.log fun value. See, if I can call welcome function, it is going to return a value. What is the return value? 10. So what is the fun value? Obviously, it is going to be 10, right? So now you go and check this now. What is the value of the fun? This is going to be 10. F12. And you see, this output is going to be what? 10. Fun value is going to be 10. If I am writing this is a function, what is the value? That's what I'm asking you. What is the value of it? Tell me please. What is the value of it? I'm asking you this. So if I can write return 10, what is the output you are saying there? Console.log of fun means what? This is going to be 10, value 10 of you, value 10. But here what I'm not returning. What I'm returning a function. Then what is this is going to be? For example, I'm writing PEST test. PEST test. What is test? Test is a number, string, boolean, or function. What is written and ikkada ippudu meeru I don't know your understanding or not. What is the value 10 kada? Ippudu what is the test contain? 10. Ippudu test is going to be I'm writing true. What is the value of the test? It is going to be true. Now here I am returning a function. What is the value? This is going to be test. It is all going to be function. Then how do I call this again? test, test. Inside the test function you can pass HYD. So this value rom will be passed into here. The returned, what is it is going to return? It's going to return a function. That function is going to be come into it. So we can call like this also. If we can print this, finally you will get the expected message, maybe test. Right now you see that message and this message both are going to be combined. You are going to return output like this. Otherwise, sir, why should I do this way? And we can call this is also going to be HYD. Yeah, we can call like this also. Either so this is one way of calling Andy. Okay, na? Let us remove this. This is a way of calling the two. If you want to call this in a shortcut way, how do I do this in a shortcut way? uh, Console.log, I'm calling the function welcome function. Inside you're providing the name, and without writing anything you take one more parenthesis with something called city HYD. Now if we can refresh, you will get the output called something same output. Either you can do this way, you can do this way also. But what this function is doing, this is returning a function again. I'm calling the function as it is. Of course, we can call like this also, or we can call like this also. Anyone you can do. Any confusion? All confusion? Huh? It's all about confusion, right? We didn't understand. But practice it. Maybe you will understand if you can practice. Actually, I don't want to discuss this because we have time, right? That's why I started discussing this. Okay? Right. No worries about it. Write this also. Write this commented code also. Write this commented code also. Nothing, Andy. Creating function inside a function. Do one thing, if possible, if you have time, go to this MDN docs and read about this manual. Okay, you have this manual, right? Just read the concept called closure, otherwise leave it. Actually right now it is not required to understand. Just try to know function, expression, arrow function with return type. If you are good with that, that's enough actually. Don't bother about the closure right now, but get the definition of lexical scoping, okay, and leave it. It's not a big deal. Maybe after some time when you are discussing Angular or React or Node, at that time we will come back again, and anyhow I will discuss at the time. Don't worry right now. If you are understanding, fine. Otherwise, leave it. Okay, no problem about it. Okay, right. But if you can read the manual, definitely will understand, right? Otherwise leave it, a simple thing. Next concept is going to be events in JavaScript. Events in JavaScript. What is a function? Event, na? Again, what is an event? Function. Event is a What is event? Tell me some events. No. Real life lo events cheppandi. Tell me the events in real life. Marriage event, okay. Birthday. It is common for everybody. Birthday event will call every day? No. When it will be called? Yearly once. Birthday event call yearly once. Yes or not, right? That is an event we'll call only once in the year. Marriage every year, once in a lifetime. Yes or not, right? Marriage is an event. We'll call every year. They will beat you. Okay. It cannot call every year. It will call only once in a year. But anniversary, yearly once, that is also one time. Maybe anniversary is every year. But marriage is one time event, lifetime event. Birthday is every year event. Anniversary is also every year event. Some events are there every month we can celebrate. Tell me such an events. Weekends good, and once salary came, that is a good event. Actually says yes, sir. Right. So we can celebrate some events. Some events are common. Some events are lifetime one. Some events are yearly ones, monthly ones, weekly ones. Maybe the events will be occurred. The event will occur yearly once, monthly once. Generally, programmatic, if you can see, generally we will have a lot of subscribers. We will have a lot of subscribers. Sir, every day evening 5 p.m. I want to send a notification to the all the subscribers. Every day 5 p.m., not 4 p.m. or not 3 p.m. On 5 p.m. exactly, I want to send some email notifications. ఇప్పుడు మన జీమెయిల్లో you will get lot of promotions mail IDs na. If you can go to Gmail, you will see lot of promotions. Every day they will send some promotion. They will send some, these are all what promotional mail IDs. Every day at particular time, this Amazon guy is sending a notification every day, or every 2 hours, every 4 hours he is sending. How these notifications are coming? They are occurred, the events, the notification of nothing but event. At a particular time it reached, event will be fired or triggered or called. Because of calling or triggered or clicking or anything, mail will deliver to you, and we are watching it. We are watching the event. Some events are celebrating now. This month some events are there in high techs about what is this is franchise India. Some events are there. This event will occur yearly once in Hyderabad. Throughout India, every month it will occur. So see the events. What is an event? And at particular time, particular situation, I want to execute some task. On click the button, I want to open the pop-up. On click the button, let us open the pop-up. On click the button, close the pop-up. So what are all these are called? Events. How to work with these events, we will see in tomorrow's session. Okay, now events. Lot of events are there. Lot of event categories are there. We don't want to discuss all the event categories. We will discuss some categories: form events, mouse events, keyboard events. Okay, these events we will discuss in the next session. Okay, now fine, guys.